disappointing, but it's not surprising knowing the history of Call of Duty. Yeah, and
third party.
Us realizing when Activision and PlayStation teamed up to get better editions of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, 100% digital.
This game's so better than Marathon.
Right on PlayStation, which even if Xbox versions don't have this, they surrender to the boycott.
They waved the white flag already?
DLC. Yeah, and it's $39.
I thought you guys was unsubbing. What happened?
$99 for each game. Only 1080p resolution.
You got Microsoft out here charging you for some old games, man. And the ponies cracked already. Somebody was like, oh, you can get 50% off, and look at all you fools resubscribing to your Plus just to play some old Black Ops.
Not even 4K. Yeah, are you ready to get into this? This is embarrassing. The PlayStation boycott is officially over, they say.
They cracked already. It was over as soon as it started there, buddy. At the end of the day, this boycott was not going to work because you know why? You ponies love third party. I mean, Sony was pulling movies out of your account. You know, we got Sony out here deactivating you if you don't go on your account for the foreseeable future for 3 years. And this is what y'all doing? Oh, we really care about physical media, bro. You know, we gonna stand on our principles. Who really believed this? We all knew this all along.
Oh, like I'm subscribed. Let's get into this.
You couldn't resist.
It took only the release of the Black Ops.
Unbelievable.
Black Ops 2 ports on PlayStation
and
5
you ponies cracked.
For a portion of the boycotters to buy the game 100%.
The same people that was boycotting went out here and bought. How you gonna boycott something and then buy something digital? I mean, damn, you must really like them Xbox carrots, huh? So much for that charade. You might as well take those 200,000 signatures and throw them in the trash already. Man, I told you, when it comes down to people's favorite game, and the same thing is going to happen with Nintendo, you guys are going to still continue to support it digital. You know what holding the line is? Holding the line is like me saying, I won't pick up Gear Z Day if the game is not on a Blu-ray. Oh, gangster, you're a Gears fan. So for you to say that, you must be standing on principles. That is what holding the line is. And I've even questioned some Nintendo fans. I've said, hey, if Smash Bros. Or the new Zelda or the new Mario comes out on the Game Key, they said they would just buy the game digital anyway. So what do you people mean when y'all saying we holding the line for physical? Because a real person holding the line wouldn't support the game at all. Y'all like games, so that's true. Exactly. Why would you continue to support the same thing that you guys are going against? It makes absolutely no sense.
Well, they were actually pushing against digital 100% digital monopoly, right? But they go and post about Black Ops and Black Ops 2, and they go buy it.
Well, there you go.
I'm not buying that. $39.99. Oh, on top of this, if you get PlayStation Plus, this is a way to kind of make up for Plus again, right? And you get this, you get 50% off.
Yeah, Sony got you again.
So Sony it's like, oh, here
there
we
you go. There you go. For all the people that said, I'm unsubscribing from my Plus, are the same people that resubscribe to get this for $20. Because they couldn't withhold the good old Black Ops.
1 million PlayStation Plus subscribers, probably just to do that. Because it has more players online than Black Ops 7 at the moment.
So we know this game is a success. That's crazy to think that some old games that came out on the 360 is doing, if not better, than Black Ops 7, which is a whole new game. That to me is crazy. You know what I mean? When you guys sit there and go as far to say, oh, well, that Unk Slop and them old franchises, they're not good. Bro, that's all you people playing. I mean, you guys have went as far back to go back to the days of 2011 and 2012 by playing some old Black Ops games. Damn, gaming must be pretty boring, huh?
Imagine how many PlayStation Plus gamers they already gotten. You see what I mean about this movie? What I try to tell you guys. This is what I mean.
You didn't try to tell nobody nothing, man. You was one of the ones out here advocating for physical media. Then you went back to Mr. Digital. And then you said, well, I don't really care about Sony. I'm really a Nintendo fanboy. Even though you don't even bring up Nintendo in any of your videos. Bro, stop coping. You ponies is hurt right now, man. Every time y'all try to do something and stand for it, you keep getting broken down. You might as well just turn around and let Sony give it to you. Go ahead. It's not like it matters anyway.
We should keep fighting for this, obviously, but this...
What is there to fight for? You guys have already lost the battle. They've already purchased. They've already resubscribed to their Plus. What battle are you talking about? The battle has been lost.
The idea that, hey man, these dogs, hey, you can try what you want, but they're always going to mess up everything. Just put the tennis ball in front of them, and they're going to chase down and go get it. And cop out. It's the casuals, man. I think this post that I read is very accurate, and it's saying that Call of Duty players are not real gamers.
Oh, here we go. Oh, no, they ain't real gamers all of a sudden. You should have thought about that when it went. These are probably the same people that pre-ordered GTA 6. At the end of the day, and I've told you guys and I've warned you countless amount of times, nobody cares about your slop and your PlayStation 5 exclusives. Nobody cares, bro. I even looked at some of the sales metrics for some of the Switch games. Star Fox actually sold worse than Mario Tennis Fever. Yikes. What is going on here, man? Even Nintendo exclusives, besides maybe a few titles, are not even doing that well anymore, man. Are we starting to see a shift towards PC gaming? Because it just seems like this is all the type of games you like, you know? I mean, damn.
I actually like that statement, and somebody said that, which is interesting. We may get to that. So yeah, as it turns out, there's often a world of difference between the tweets and the checkout line. Like I said, stuff gets blown out of proportion on social media.
Yeah, and who's the one that runs with, ding, 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 ding. Good answer, Carl. Dreamcast guy too. You know, you're one of those dudes. Instead of worrying about what's going on in the checkout line, you're worrying about what Paul Casey got worried. You worry about what these losers are saying. And we all know that they're grifting. We all know that you guys ain't nothing but a bunch of fanboys that want to keep pushing these console war quote-unquote agendas. But the real gamers know what the rest of the gaming community wants, which is casual slop, casual garbage. Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, NBA 2K, Madden, and Roblox. Bro, I probably found more people on Roblox than playing Concord. Okay? Nobody cares about exclusivity. Nobody. The console war is over. Nobody cares, bro. Your console ain't nothing but a placeholder to play the same games that everybody else is playing. This is ridiculous.
But did I think it was kind of blown out of proportion? No, this is physical ownership. We talked about the legacy of PlayStation before when it comes to physical CD.
What legacy is
everything.
That? What legacy is that with PlayStation when you was getting outbeat by an old Call of Duty, bro? Y'all probably went out there and picked up this game before you even picked up Marathon, bruh. They got this game up with Black Ops 7, bruh. This is what you ponies want. At this point, you ain't nothing but another Xbox fanboy. Gamester with another W. Why do you think I always called it the Xbox Series P? Stop engaging in console wars, man. You playing the same games that everybody else is playing.
It has a huge legacy for that, and the biggest install base in the industry historically and still to this day when it comes to physical copies in the third-party platform. Nintendo's first-party, we know that because they sell so many first-party games. Right?
That's actually a lie. Mario Tennis Fever sold terrible. Metroid Prime 4 sold bad. Kirby Air Riders, I heard it did good with it's about like 2 million. That's pretty solid. I think that overdid what Nintendo's expectation was. All the Switch 2 versions of Breath of Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Animal Crossing, Super Mario Party, what is it? Jamboree, all selling terrible. They're like only 10 to 18,000 copies. Now this is in regards to physical. Star Fox sold worse than Mario Tennis Fever. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody buying games on Nintendo. The only ones that they bought was one that was bundled with the console, and Donkey Kong Bonanza and Pokemon Pocopium. That's it. Those are the only 3 games that have actually been holding Nintendo on the map. That is it. But in regards to everything else that has been dropped on that platform, Fast Fusion, Dragon Drive, all those games flopped on the Nintendo Switch 2. All of those games.
We know.
And also Yoshi. Oh, y'all heard Yoshi Mysterious Book? No wonder Nintendo came out with a demo recently. They need y'all to buy the game. That game is flopping too. Y'all might want to go buy that game, man. You might want to go support Nintendo, because if this continues on, physical media might be done with them a lot sooner than you think.
They preserve the line more than anybody, because who's outselling Nintendo? Nobody. Only like GTA during its prime.
This game outsold Nintendo. Look at the actual sales, bro. I've seen it. Mario Tennis Fever, which sold horribly. Star Fox is underneath it. Go look at the sales for yourself, guys. Star Fox is not doing the... I be playing the game online, and every time I go online, there's nothing but bots now. And I be seeing the same player names playing the game. Nobody's playing that garbage, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to keep it 100. Now, was it active when the game first came out? Of course, but that applies to every game. But that game is dying out quickly, bro. Every time I go in a game, it's like 2 versus 3 other players, and the rest of them are bots now. And then the same people I played with yesterday are the same people playing again today. Bro, nobody's engaging. And that's why I was trying to tell y'all that nobody's engaging. Keyword engagement, which means engaging, playing games, playing with one another. They're not engaging with the Switch 2. I don't care about the 20 million hardware sales. But what about the software? We're back to the same argument as to what we had with PlayStation. And all you Nintendo's can do, Nintendo put low budget. They made their money. Bro, shut up. I'm sick and tired of you PlayStation and Nintendo fanboys. Okay? Because you got Nintendo fanboys justifying and damage controlling low sales for their games, even though they have told people, oh, we buy the hardware for the exclusives, and yet we got games like Star Fox selling worse than Sorrows. Yes, selling worse than Sorrows. Mario Tennis selling worse than Sorrows. Ain't none of you fanboys can say anything. Shut up.
Days. Other than that, think about how many copies they've sold on some of those games. 30 million, 20 million.
That's Switch 1. That is Switch 1. Matter of fact, PlayStation has games that sold 20, 30 million. I told y'all, there was a resurgence with gaming during that time frame. You guys want to keep, oh, it's the same game, it's the same. It's not the same. Fortnite didn't exist as a battle royale. Once those games came, bro, by 2016, 17, and 18, as to when those games dropped, let's not forget, Fortnite, PUBG were all in its infancy stage. But when those games took off and then NBA added the open world environment where you could play in the playground, and obviously Madden being Madden, then college football, then Grand Theft Auto 5, which we already know was still popular. Like, the eyes have moved on to other things now. They're no longer looking at Nintendo and Sony the same way they did during that time frame as to when gaming didn't have a lot of those games that exist. I mean, I know 2K existed, but not in regards to how you make your player. I mean, most people don't even play heads up on 2K no more. You know how they play? They go to the playground, put a few tattoos on their dude, and they really thinking they out here dunking the basketball like they making their own personal character. That's what people play 2K for, bro. Y'all know this, man. At this point, it's just an MMORPG basketball sim. That's what it is. That's how people are playing those games now. Nobody's playing heads up, bro. You gotta be an old head. Think, I'm gonna go play me some heads up. Oh, damn. Ain't nobody playing this. Everybody making their own my player.
40 million. Animal Crossing, 50 million. Mario.
That was Switch 1. That was Switch 1. You are proving no argument. Because those games are not selling those numbers now. They're not. You Nintendo's know this. Stop the cap.
For like 80 million. How many physical copies were manifested just for that? They still preserve physical greatly. But some of these people in the PlayStation world are hypocrites.
And you're one of them.
Sony.
Now he want to talk about, man, shut up. Now he want to run back to the Nintendo train. Bro, stay the hell where you at, bro. You like Dark. No matter where this man goes, all he does is ruin the platform. That's all he do. Stay where you at. Ruin PlayStation. Just like you ruin Xbox. Go ruin the next platform he moves to, he's going to ruin it. Keep Dreamcast Guy 2 away from your gaming platform. All he's going to do is ruin it with his corporate bootlicking.
PlayStation had to do was put PlayStation Plus advertisement there, 50% off, and put Black Ops 1 and 2 on there without DLC and charging you $30 for the DLC, and they went and bought it. And it topped GTA 6 pre-orders. That's really embarrassing. This is crazy. Let's get into this.
It's embarrassing because you know why? Because of your fan base. Hey, that's the fanboy. That's the fan base you put on the pedestal. I was here to tell y'all that PlayStation fans, they don't be playing exclusives. Y'all the ones that ran with these narratives. Y'all the ones that said, PlayStation gamers, we buy exclusives. You know, look at that. You ponies cave into this. Mystic is out here crying now, man. That man's crying on his pillowcase. What I'm gonna do with all my physical media? I gotta go check to see how he doing, man. We all gotta do a wellness check on Mystic, man, with his big old PlayStation collection, man. Cause I know he ain't handling this very well. He's not. MBG's flipping out on the stables. You got a bald head, Stone Cold, Timo, Steve Austin going after him. I mean, things is not looking really good in the stables. You know, you guys are fighting amongst each other. We got Dreamcast Guy 2 becoming a Nintendo fan, even though he hasn't made no Nintendo content on his channel. Now all of a sudden he want to run back, and you're running back for no reason because Nintendo is going to do the same thing that PlayStation's doing to you. That's what I find so funny about the fanboys. Instead of you guys preparing yourself, like, mind you, I know Nintendo's going to do this, but I'm selecting every single physical game out there, and then when that time comes and they decide to pull the plug, like how PlayStation did, I'm going to be like, alright, I already got my games here. Bro, I don't even want to buy games digitally on my PS5 no more, bro. I was looking forward to picking up Wolverine, man. Now I don't even want to pick it up just because of the future of what PlayStation's left, man. I don't even want to buy digital games on the platform. Especially after everything that I've seen going on, man. It just makes me not even want to buy games in general. I've been buying a few of the Switch 2 games as long as the game's on the cartridge, you know. But other than that, man, as a person, I know we're getting weeded out of the gaming community. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, the ponies going wild again. They don't have nothing. They out here bending the knees for Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2. They out here spending more money for this. Resubscriber today plus, even though they told you, we did it, we love our physical media. You got exposed again. Take care, guys, and peace out.